for the first time, we're seeing a witness being called in to testify on the case of Bryan Kohberger. This, as you guys can see, the case information description. The interested party of the witness is Bethany Funke. Sent me this earlier today. It was actually filed on April 3rd, and here we are, April 22nd. Killings, yet she's the only person so far that we're seeing being brought forward as a witness.
Bethany, yes. There's a connection between Bethany and Bryan. My opinion, allegedly. There's some kind of connection between Bryan and Bethany, in my opinion. It's not a direct connection. It's like they're both drinking from the same well, getting something from the same source. The Emperor, so but Bryan would be more close to the source or more involved with the source, whereas Bethany's a little bit more connected through someone else. Oh, my eyes are getting watery. Oh no. The High Priestess and the Six of Swords. I would say my opinion is that Dylan is connected to someone that is connected to Bryan through some kind of drug operation. My opinion, allegedly. Bethany is in turn also, my opinion, connected to said operation through Dylan. Is it possible Bethany knows or saw something and she's like being threatened into silence? Like, Bethany knows something, but she can't say anything, but she wants to. My opinion, allegedly. Either she knows something, or she was told something, or she saw something. Somebody threatened her, though. My opinion. Pull a card to confirm that. Four of Cups reversed. Yeah, it's like, do you want it to live or no? Because if you want to, you need to not say anything. Oh, is it Bethany that? Could be Bethany that knows something that's not. Oh, because Dylan talked. Bethany saw something. It's not that she heard something, she saw something. What did she see? 10 of Wands. My opinion, allegedly, I believe Bethany saw something and was threatened. She either saw something, came into the knowledge of something, like previous to it happening, or maybe when it was about to happen, she saw something. Bethany saw something or became aware that something was going on around the time of that DoorDash delivery. My opinion is, I think Bethany and Dylan saw different things. But I think Bethany told Dylan what she saw. So if Bethany saw someone outside the house, what energy did she pick up on from that person that she saw? Child I was meant to be. This has been the card that represented Bryan for multiple readings. Weird science. Drugs. So she saw Brian with the plug. So if she just locked herself in her bedroom for the whole night, like I know it's been possibly said that that's what happened, that would make sense, because if she saw something, knew that there was something going on she couldn't do anything about, couldn't say anything about, but wanted to protect herself, locking herself in her bedroom would probably be the best move until the morning. Too scared to call police because you don't want that person to retaliate. Too scared to go upstairs because you don't know what's going on, but you know it probably ain't good. Yeah, BF had to be convinced to wait to call the police. That's what this is screaming to me. I'm seeing like, no, we need to call now. We need to call now. No, we can't. We got to do this. We got to do that. No, no, we can't. It was hiding something. How did they stop? Whoever was convincing BF that they had to wait to call, how did they get her to, like, obviously she didn't go ahead and call, so how did they get her to not call when she initially wanted to? 7 of Wands reversed. She was tired. They just wore her out. It was just a back and forth. Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Until she was finally like, okay. Kept going round in circles. Round in circles. I don't know. I'm getting round in circles. I don't know if it's like talking in circles, like just repeating, explaining the same thing. But I'm also like kind of seeing someone walking in a circle, like pacing. I think it's BF. BF would be pacing, like freaking out, like walking in a circle, like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. And then there's somebody else standing there like, no, we can't call, we can't call, we got to do this first. That's what I'm getting, like very strongly with that. They just broke her down until she was like, okay, whatever. We'll do it your way. Okay, let's flip it now. The energy in the house after the murders. The energy in the house after the murders. Bride in a cage is Dylan. This is Bethany. Self-realization. She did not know what was going to happen until after it happened. Not the same with her. Did not know. There was nothing she could do about whatever she did know. She did not know that this was going to happen until after it happened. Bethany, my opinion. And I do believe that Bethany has been more forthright with police than what we know about. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Hold on. Let me see if I should take that part out. Let me pull a card. Eight of Pentacles. Oh, no. Okay. We're good. I don't think that it was... you know what? I don't want to say more. That's good. That's all I'm going to say about that. What I'm saying is I don't feel like she is as unhelpful as we may think that she is. But I don't want to say more than that. And then I'm just gonna... What they did find was some kind of connection between Brian and someone they didn't expect. It wasn't what they hoped for, but it still gave more pieces to the puzzle. What can we know about that? Queen of Wands reversed. Seven of Cups reversed. Seven of Wands reversed. This is the card that was representing the surviving roommate that we haven't really heard a lot from since. So if police uncovered some kind of communication or connection or link between that surviving roommate and Brian, that could be why we're not hearing a lot. And that could also be why I said that someone is in protective custody. I don't know if that would be that person. But that's who that card was representing before. And it's coming out in reverse here, which to me that could potentially mean like some kind of protective custody. Like that's the image it's giving me, because before she was upright and now she's reversed, but it's the same energy. And the Seven of Wands being reversed would be kind of like letting someone step over your boundary. So kind of, in this case, letting police kind of push you into a corner and saying, okay, we know you need to talk, knowing that she might not have been supposed to talk. It's also about surrendering information. So kind of just being pushed and pushed and pushed and then giving it up in terms of the information. And then the Seven of Cups being reversed is like seeing something clearly. So I don't... The Queen of Wands in reverse is also a selfish energy. So if there was a connection found, or if there was... it would have to be a connection or conversation or a link between the two. But whatever was found, the Queen of Wands reverse being selfish could be, well, you're going to get in trouble, or, oh, this is going to come out unless you tell us, explain this. And then trying to save yourself would be that energy in reverse. Whereas before, when it was upright, it was talking about how Bethany was kind of persuaded to wait to call the police longer than she necessarily wanted to, but now we have it in reverse. So now it's not following someone else, it's protecting yourself. Okay. Surrounded by all the pressure, surrounded by everyone telling her what to do. I believe the Queen of Wands is Bethany. But I believe the Queen of Wands is Bethany, but I believe it's Dylan that was doing the work for the link. But there's like some kind of information that Bethany has passed on to authorities that we don't know about yet. That plays a big role in something.